That's a stud.
This week on Kentucky Afield, ever wondered what college athletes do in their free time? We catch up with a couple of Kentucky football players that love nothing more than wetting a line.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Want to beat the summer heat but still catch fish? What about hitting the lake when the sun goes down?
Yep. There we go.
And deer season is fast approaching, and we can't wait to get in the woods. It's all next on Kentucky Afield.
Yeah, we got one. Sweet.
Got a muskrat?
Yeah.
Good job. What do you know about that, man? That's a good fish, man.
Nice male smallmouth, healthy, pretty color.
Cody, here. Find us one more good pheasant, Cody.
As biologists, we catch ducks and we place bands on them.
And it's just a really excellent place to see cottonmouths.
I like it.
What do you think? Like bull.
That was pretty fun.
Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm your host, Chad Miles. Join us as we journey the Commonwealth in search of outdoor adventure. Fall is right around the corner, and it brings us many unique opportunities. Hunting, fishing, and college football. Let's check in with a couple of Kentucky football players and see how they spend their time away from the football field. Look at this, first cast. It ain't that big, but he's coming in. He's probably about a 2-pounder. Oh, he's bigger than that.
He ain't bad.
I believe there's some fish here.
I believe so too.
Well, you know, there's always a saying, if you catch them on the first cast, you're not going to catch them anymore.
I got a feeling there's gonna be more.
Oh, yeah.
You play offensive lineman, right?
Yes, sir.
And you play linebacker, right?
Play linebacker, me and him get to butt heads a couple times practice, so.
I figured that. You guys have seemed to have forged a really good friendship. Is it mainly through this type of activities?
Yeah, definitely. And I've taken a couple of guys out of this new recruit class.
There you go. There you go.
I brought a couple guys out to the house. We have about an acre pond in the front yard.
Yeah?
We've gone out there and fished a little bit, but I got weird fish out in that pond. Bass won't bite on nothing but a hot dog, if that makes any sense. The question is, who's going to get the big one of the day?
Hey, was that fish 14 inches?
Every bit of it.
Okay. So let's make sure. Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
There you go.
It's a good fish.
Aaron, get him.
There you go.
You think that'd be 14 inches?
I'd like to have that one.
So how long did it take you to realize that you and Landon were gonna be buddies?
What do you say, Lamb, about the first time we met each other?
Yeah, just about. When you called me and said, I ain't going to South Carolina, I'm going to Kentucky.
Yeah.
So is that who was recruiting you big time, South Carolina?
That was me.
Okay.
And I was making my decision, and he's already been committed since his freshman year. And, you know, I felt as if Kentucky, you know, was my home state. And, you know, make it more of a hometown thing, you know, come playing with guys like Landon and Drake and all the great guys we got in our class. You know, I just felt like, you know, it was the right place at home for me.
So how long have you wanted to be a UK Wildcat and play football?
Ever since I was itty bitty, I was a fan. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd be able to get a chance to play college football. And freshman year, they offered me.
There you go.
Is that over 14 inches?
That's easily a tournament fish right there, bub.
There you go. That fish is over 14 inches.
Yep. Hopefully get up to your all size here next couple
Yeah,
casts.
quit catching the babies and catch a real one.
See, even if I catch a fish, I still get, you know. Now you see what he does here. I catch a fish. He's been fishing all down there, and I catch a fish, and here he comes right here. That's what I'm dealing with here today. That's exactly what I'm dealing with.
That's pretty awesome that you guys come in, and obviously in practice, I'm sure that you guys go face to face every single day.
Oh yeah, we get excited when we get to go against each other. Every time at break, I'll come up to him and say, hey, we got to lock up that time. He'll come and say to me, hey, I got my hands on you. So, you know, it's pretty fun.
He's a pretty good sized fella. I got a feeling that in a race, you might be able to get him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I never seen him sprint before, so he might surprise me.
About how big are you, Landon? How tall?
6'7".
6.
Oh, 6'7", 300.
6'7", 300.
Yes, sir.
You got that one. There you go.
That one ain't count.
Nope, neither did yours.
I know, but I'm already 2 ahead.
Hey, have you pitched that big object right there yet, Landon?
I am right now. Right after I pull this bass in.
Now that's a good one there.
That's a good one.
You may have to walk that way and see what in the world he's got.
I'm gonna pull Landon Young, maybe walk over to where he's catching them all.
You need to get in front of him some point in time.
Yep.
Oh, that's a big fish.
He's got him about a 5 or 6 pounder right there.
That's about a 5, at least a 5.
That's why we fish every day, to catch a fish like that.
That's a good one, son.
That's a big fish, even with a big man holding it. So Landon, you actually committed to Kentucky as a freshman.
Yes, sir.
You probably really never considered any other schools, did you? If you signed up with UK as a freshman, did you take any other official visits?
I didn't take any officials. I took a couple unofficials. I took one down to Alabama, Auburn,
Yeah.
up to Ohio State, went to South Carolina, wanted to go to Florida to check it out, but
Just for the bass fishing, not really the football, right?
pretty much.
Cash said his favorite type of fishing is bass fishing. Or no, you actually told me that. You got anything you like to do more so than bass fishing, largemouth bass fishing?
There's not much anything better than largemouth bass fishing.
There you go.
That's good fish. Sure.
Nice.
Heck, if you can flip it up there, that'd be.
Hey, I'm numbers king today.
Huh?
I'm numbers king today. You might
That's
beat,
not what you were saying earlier, was it?
you might beat me in weight.
That wasn't what you were saying earlier. Is that over 14?
I
No.
believe it might be right at 14.
No.
That's your all's official weight, or length. It has to be 14 to count?
14 to
14
count.
to count.
All right.
I'll give this some 12 maybe.
Loser has to buy dinner.
See, even when we're not competing on the football field, we're always competing somewhere else.
Yeah. But what's fishing if you can't do it with somebody?
That was a good one.
There you go.
Not as good as I thought, but he hit like a good one. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Ah, there we go. Good fish.
He's got a stud.
Oh, come here, buddy.
Jesus.
This is a good one.
Landon is the pond fishing guru.
You're getting ready to start your sophomore season, right?
Yes, sir.
Neither one of you redshirted, right?
No, sir.
And you both got to see the field a little bit, didn't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
That's pretty impressive coming as a freshman and get play in the
Definitely.
SEC.
I mean, my role was to play special teams and, you know, make an impact there. And then whenever I had got my opportunities to go in at the linebacker, you know, make a stand over there. And, you know, it was just a great opportunity for me. And, you know, Landon did an absolute outstanding job as a freshman coming playing the SEC on the offensive line, you know, just to see what he's done, you know, last year. Just shows, you know, we got some good talent coming into UK and, you know, there's more and better things to come off of that.
Oh, yeah.
Second time that has happened.
Hey, Cash,
Yeah.
you know when that comes out of water, there's supposed to be a fish on it.
Son, it's short line me.
You guys had a pretty good season this past year.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely on the map kind of season for us because I think, you know, people now know that, you know, Kentucky football's back and, you know, and we're a force to be reckoned with coming soon.
Got him? Yep, there you go.
That's more like it, but that's not over 14 inches.
He's got a long distance measuring stick. I think he's right. It's a different kind of buzz around this state when the football team's really doing good come fall.
So it's a real humbling, you know, what we have here, and, you know, I'm very thankful that I've came to a university that, you know, provides so much for not just their student athletes, but just students in general. It's basically the best of both worlds, and living in a beautiful place like Lexington. We were in downtown, 5-minute drive from where we met up at, and now we're out here in horse farm country fishing for largemouth bass. That's a stud.
And catching largemouth bass, look at there. There you go. That's a nice fish there.
About 4.
Better let Landon know that he's on the clock. You got one now.
That boy's been in some battles lately.
Landon!
He's looking.
Nice fish!
There she goes.
So I know you guys are keeping tally on fish over 14 inches.
Yeah.
What's the official tally?
Well, I believe he's got me a 14. I know I had at least 4 or 5, but you know he's probably got about 7 or 8. It was over 14. He had that one that was pushing 6 pounds, so he definitely won the friendly competition today. But the summer's still young.
Hey, you guys are a good fishermen. I can tell you're very passionate about it. But you guys are doing a really good job to try to stay with your hunting and fishing passions.
Right.
And it just takes some dedication to it, doesn't it?
Child born and raised.
That's it. That's it.
Can we do this every week?
August and September can be really hot when you're trying to fish. But don't forget about those opportunities after the sun goes down. Well, Aaron, I tell you what, we just got here at the lake. We're Dale Hollow, and this is the time to get here if you're going to fish in July, right?
Yes, sir. It's cooling down. Humidity is not as high, and have a good bite tonight.
I tell you, today the heat index is over 100 degrees. And a lot of people who fish would say, man, I can't think of a more miserable experience than sitting in a fiberglass bass boat with 100-degree heat hitting you. This is the time you come, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But you know, you're really blessed because you live here in a part of the state where you got a lot of opportunities for fishing in the middle of the summer and be reasonably comfortable.
Yeah.
But tonight we're going to be on Dale Hollow. If a person wanted to come down here and fish in the middle of the summertime and you were going to try to tell them to get on this lake here and catch fish after dark, what would you tell them to focus on?
Have them focus on grass beds, creek channels where they break off into the flats, main lake points, and you know, some deeper points.
You know, with today's electronics and today's maps, you can find some topo maps that'll show you a lot of that information too.
Yes, sir. It's phenomenal how good they are now.
Well, hey, this is one of my favorite lakes in the world to fish. We'll take a smallmouth, largemouth, whatever it takes. We're not gonna catch them right here. I say let's get on the water. What do you think?
Let's head out.
All right. You guys offer a little bit of everything. Nighttime fishing, river fishing, live bait fishing.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty much all of it, right?
Yeah, we try to fish all the lakes. Depends on what time of the year it is and what's biting the most at that time where we like to fish. See where those dark cedar trees are at over there? That dark spot in that bank.
Yeah.
We'll start there and go down a little bit.
No, we're not fishing very far right now from where the world record was caught.
Not far at all.
I know I'm in some good grass right now, though. Here we go. Here we go.
Let me reel this in, I get the net.
What do you think we got here? Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, you get these things up under the boat, it brings back some memories. Here we go.
There you go.
Got a largemouth here.
Got him?
Yep, pretty good fish. This is why you come out at nights right here. Nights in the middle of the summer. You really don't want to be on the lake doing much else. Get out here at night.
Yes, have a lot of fun.
And we're fishing a grass mat here. It's got some stumps in it. That's a pretty good fish. What do you think, 3.5 pounds?
That's a good fish, good healthy fish.
Look at that belly on that thing. It's a nice fish. We'll take about 10 of these, won't we?
Yes, sir.
That's the way to start. Put me on a good spot here.
Hopefully we got 3 or 4 more on these buddies out there.
There you go.
That's not a bad fish to start.
No, it's not. I got an extra wide gap hook on there, about a 4/0, and I've got it just slightly skin hooked in that bait so that I can pull it through that grass.
And not get hung up.
I ain't never been able to tempt a fish into a biting a lure with a big old long string of grass on it yet. For whatever reason, they don't touch it.
They don't like it.
Here we go.
Got him?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Let's see it.
Got a little one here. And we got us a brown one this time. He ain't much of a brown one, but he is a brown one. This fish here is probably 15 inches or so. Well, it's 2 fish. We've got 1 largemouth and 1 smallmouth. Now this lake is chock full of these jokers, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There's a lot of fish in that size, the 18, 19, 20 inch range.
Whoa!
I got it out of the way.
Thank you, sir.
Got it?
See, I'm in the grass. Lord have mercy.
Oh, ready?
Yep.
There we go.
Get in here. Coming right at us?
Yeah. I ain't tipping.
Oh, you already got him in, don't you?
Yeah.
Nice. You got a largemouth there, don't you?
Oh yeah, largemouth.
There you go. Catching a few more largemouth than smallmouth tonight. That's not typical on this lake, but you know what? We'll take whatever.
Just a good fun fish.
Oh yeah, can't beat it. I mean, that's exactly why you get out here at night. It's 70 degrees.
Beautiful night.
The 100-degree day, we're out here catching fish. Here we go again.
You got it?
Yep. Let's see what we got here. Well, Lord have mercy, this must be the smallest fish of all time.
Need a net?
I believe I got him. Oh, man.
Oh, ready?
Oh, broke it. That was a 20-pound test too, wasn't it?
Yeah, he hit it a ton.
Man, he hit it, let it go, and then picked it up again, didn't he?
Yep.
You can tell we're fishing around fish because look at the amount of bait gathered around these lights. Like we're chumming here.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's not real big, but
You'll take it. You got a smallmouth there, don't you?
Yep.
Well, that's blue sapphire again.
Yep, that's a good bait.
That I tell you, it's an amazingly good night bait. But you've just got about a 4/0 hook on there with just Texas rig, nothing special. And you're just casting that out, letting that sink all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Picking that up, bringing it back a little bit. And the bites are light, aren't they?
Yeah, this one here was super light. It just barely did hit it.
You got you, what do you think that fish here is? 19 inches, 18 inches?
He's pretty long. He just
Not real hefty.
not real hefty, but he's.
Let's see here. Oh, wow, over 19 inches. Just not real thick, heavy fish, but tell you what, it's a nice fish.
That's a good fish.
Nice job. On the blue sapphire, fishing these points.
That was a long
Nice.
fish. If it just weighed anything.
Nice. Now let's check in and see who's catching what and where in this week's fishing report.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On the Cumberland tailwater, the creel clerks are seeing good numbers of rainbow trout in the 10 to 13 inch range, and 8 to 11 inch brook trout are also being caught. Anglers are having success using spinner baits and silver buddies. Some walleye are also being caught in the tailwater with reports of good catches near the dam at night. Striped bass can also be caught below the dam and also near Winfrey's Rock. On Lake Cumberland, walleyes are being caught on the main lake near the mouths of major creeks and tributaries using bottom bouncers rigged with night crawlers and 30 feet of water. Striped bass fishing has been good this summer with fish holding in the upper portion of the lake longer. Currently, stripers can be found between the dam all the way up to Fishing Creek. Elsewhere in the district, Finn's Lakes were stocked with channel catfish the week of August 7th, so check out Brickyard Ponds in Barberville or Logan Hubble Park near Stanford. Good luck and good fishing.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Out on Grayson Lake, anglers are having luck on the sunfish with Popeye jigs tipped with waxworms, and it might be a good opportunity to try out some fly fishing for the bluegill up there as well. Crappie and bass are deeper for the bass, fish slow with Carolina rigs and deeper running crankbaits, and of course this time of year, night is your best bet. Hybrids are slowing down a bit, but you can catch them down by the dam, deeper, basically sitting around top of the thermocline. Anything that looks like a shad will be your best bet here. Greenbow Lake is a hotbed this time of the year for catfish. I'd be fishing at night with some cut bait for the channels in the lake. There are a few flatheads, and for those you'll be fishing live bait. Also on Cave Run, hydrilla beds are getting pretty heavy right now. Keep in mind the importance of cleaning your boats before you move to other lakes with this incredibly invasive weed. That should do it for me. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Rob Roll in the Northwestern Fishery District. Our two major reservoirs, Nolan River Lake, Rough River Lake, are both at Summer Pool and holding steady. Bass fishing is still fair at both reservoirs. It's best at night. And blue and black combos of either jig and plastics or spinner baits seem to be working the best. Catfish are still active at both reservoirs. Best is fishing at night along the steep rocky banks. If you're targeting channel catfish, you can use cut baits or any of the commercially prepared baits. Anglers doing well at all of our Fins lakes, which were stocked last week. Wayman Morris, Pants Creek Park and Yellow Creek Park, Madisonville City Park in Madisonville.
Archery deer season is upon us, and it's a good thing because the freezer is nearly empty. Let's take a look back at last season as we were excited to hit the woods.
This is a good set. Our wind is blowing right out this field. We expect most of our movement coming from this way, so should be a good set. Now just waiting for that right time, you know, this early season, bow season. Typically, you're going to start seeing your deer just about an hour before dark. So we're in plenty early. We got about 2.5, 3 hours at least. Let's let this wood settle down and see if the deer don't start moving. That shot was a little closer to the front than I would have liked, but that deer just showed up on us out of nowhere. I would have liked it to be a little further up, but I do believe it's still a good shot. Wow, that's the excitement of early season bow hunting right there. That happened fast. It's probably just a little after 5. We was not expecting that to go down like that. That was a really big doe. Got a clean pass through. It's not as bubbly as the last one, but it still looks pretty good. Leave this right here. That way as we start tracking, we can always look back.
I got blood right here, look. Man. All right, it's getting good again, real red. Oh, look. Oh, here she is. Oh yes, here we go. Whew. Man, that was a long track, much longer track than it should have been for that shot. Matter of fact, there was a couple times I was wondering if we were going to locate this deer. It's amazing how far and fast it got, but another good doe. Two times in the stand, 2 deer. I'm pretty excited about this one because this really was to put our tracking to the test. I'm very happy to say my wife and kiddos are going to be happy this one's coming home. This is going to be back straps and deer jerky. So very happy to have this deer. Hope you're getting out in the woods and enjoying yourself too. Now let's see who else is out there having fun as we check out this week's ones that didn't get away. Here we have 13-year-old Dallas Kirkland with a really nice turkey that was taken in Marion County, Kentucky on his grandfather's farm. Turkey weighed 20 pounds. Nice job. Check out this 9-point buck that weighed in at nearly 200 pounds, taken by Keaton McCauley from Marion County. Nice deer. Here's a beautiful largemouth bass caught by Colin Jackson in a pond in Boone County. He caught it while fishing with his grandfather. Nice job. Here's J.J. Bowe, who lives in Florence, Kentucky, who caught a nice 18-inch channel catfish at Leary Lake. This is a time of year here in Kentucky that many hunting seasons start to open. It's a great time to introduce a young person to the woods. And remember, hunting and fishing on private property is a privilege. Always ask permission and thank the landowner. Until next week, I'm your host, Chad Miles, and I hope to see you in the woods or on the water.